Okay. Heat treating my knife, and I got me some tenderloin. I put up our tomahawk steaks. You know, I put them up there to see. I'm just messing around. I got me a bucket of stuff here. I'm gonna put layer all this on there, and that's gonna be the handle. It's gonna have 2 layers of that, and it's gonna have a leather in the middle of it. And if I can find me some of that plastic-like coating, and this is gonna be at the blade. So, and this is what I worked on last night. I bought this old hickory knife, and it sits in here, and I use it all the time. I cleaned it up a little bit. It says, see what it says. It says, Made in USA, Ontario Knife Company, True Edge. I think this is a good one. You know, one of the ones everybody likes to get. But I just said, heck, I'm gonna make a sheath. So I just made this sheath and put a little dangler on it. Put some, you know, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn, you know, how to do the leather stuff. I won't never be like Mr. Gibson, but you know, I'm learning. But anyway, so you know, that's just so I can take care of this thing now, and I'll always have it. I think it's cool. Some of the cowboys, like old Augustus, in oh, what's that show? My mind, I'm getting old. I can't remember anything. But with Gus and McCall and all them guys in it, the Texas Rangers. But anyway, he carried a knife about like this on his side. I remember him having to cut, trying to get bullets out, and the guy got snake bit and he pulled it out. It is a little different, but them knives they carried was about like these. They didn't have the fancy bushcraft knives like we did. I remember Davy Crockett he called it the Texas toothpick that when he went to the Alamo. It was the Bowie knife. It was Jim Bowie that he seen at the Alamo. And called it a Texas toothpick, but it was the Bowie. Everybody's got a Bowie knife. I got one right here somewhere. But anyway, Augustus McCall, that was his name in that movie. But anyway, maybe these will thaw out, and we'll cook them. I'll put some marinade on them and put them on that fire out there. Okay. Just out here working around the building, having fun. I got my little knife that I've been working on. I know I keep showing y'all that, but I'm kind of proud of it. It looks real rough. I keep polishing on it, but I put a polishing wheel on one of my buffers, on one of my grinding wheels, a little cloth buffer, but I don't know, it just don't seem to be working the way it should. But anyway, I'm learning. I'll keep watching videos and talking to people and learn a little bit. I'll show you my, let me fold this up a little bit. This is all my lanterns. As you can see, I got a brown turd. There's a little 200A that I bought the other day. I ain't started working on it yet. I got several little ones. And here's I got a military lantern. Somebody basically almost gave it to me, so I took it. And then this one, it's a camp light. It's a 2-burner. It ain't nothing like the one that Robert gave me, but I got a real good deal on that, and I couldn't turn it down. But I'm gonna redo it too. And the hood's in real good shape, so I may repaint the bottom. And then I just got a bunch of regular old Coleman lanterns hanging around that, you know, when I buy these other lanterns, people have them, and like I'll buy the one that I want, and then they'll say, well, you can have the other one for $5 or something. So I always buy them, you know. And then I got this, I think this is a Sears lantern the other day. And then of course you can see right here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Colemans. And then this one I'm fixing it up for a buddy. And I made this case for it the other day, and I'm still working on it, but it's a 502. And I got the other one down there in my building that's got the round, I forget the number on it, but it's the one that they recalled. So I'm not going to give it to anybody. I'll probably just keep it around here. It burns pretty good, but I think they're not real safe, I don't think. And of course I got a Coleman cooler, water cooler. Anything Coleman I say, I'll pick it up. I still got a few cowboy skillets left. But over here, behind the door is where I keep, like, the ones that, some of the special ones that I got. I got a Sears lantern in there. I got there's a 66 Coleman that I fixed up. And then the camp light that Robert gave me. And I don't even remember what I was in there. But I got some of the more special lanterns. I built these boxes right here for them. They don't have the fancy artwork that my buddy puts on his, but they're nice. They keep the cobwebs and all the trash off of them while they're in here. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. This is the little skillet the other day. Let me set this thing down so I can show it to you. So the other day, these things was like, it was like, I don't know, it was like $4 or $6 each. So $12 I got the lid and the skillet. I went to the Lodge store in the Smokies by Smoky Mountain Knife Works. If you ever want that kind of stuff, they sell it. It's called seconds, so it'll have a little slight chip or just a little bit of almost nothing. You can see a little pit hole right there at the bottom by my finger. Stuff like that'll be on it, so they'll sell it as seconds. And you can buy the big Dutch ovens and stuff for like, I think a big Dutch oven was $24. Of course, the lid was like $15, you know, so you got to add all that together, but still good deals. So anyway, since I didn't give much, I always wanted one with a bell. So I had to do some kind of calculating to try to figure out how to do it with a handle on it, because I thought about cutting the handle off, and I said, I don't want to do that. So I had to calculate a way to hang it, because if I would have just did it straight across, this would have been pushed, you know, it would have been out of balance. So I turned it this way, and it actually worked pretty good. So now I can hang it and use it for a pot, or I can put it in the fire, put coals over it, do some cooking like old Will Blevins does, and you know, put coals on top of it, maybe put my bread in there, try cooking some bread. But what I like is just something different. And this will push down to the side like that, and you can put it in your pack. You know, it's heavier than a cowboy skillet, but if I want to do any baking, I'll have a lid and everything. And you know, you could turn that over, and I don't know the purpose of these spikes in the bottom, but if I could grind those off, and you could use this as a skillet. Of course, it'd start rusting, you know, if I ground it off probably, but that'd make a good skillet, you know. Of course, I got a skillet right here, so I don't guess I need a skillet. But anyway, I just thought that was cool. I was going to share it with you. I just took my little Dremel tool and just Dremel just enough in it to put a small hole. You can look in there. I mean, let me see. I mean, you can see right there. Well, can you see that? Yeah, on this side. I mean, I sharpened this, the bell. I put a point on it, and it just you can barely see it on both sides. I mean, it ain't really much of a hole in there, but it worked really good. I can't wait to cook with it. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, a Lodge skillet with a bell on it. I bet I'm the first guy that's got one of those. Pretty cool. Yeah, man. Good. Here in a minute. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's pretty hot. I gotta move that thing way up. Okay. I'm gonna put tin foil on and put my meat on there. I think I'm gonna have to move it up further though. I don't want to burn it. I was just gonna set it on the grill, but I think I'm gonna set it on the tin foil because I don't know what that grill's had on it. Look at those little cowboy steaks. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll bring y'all over here so y'all can see them in a minute. I don't know if these was from last year or this is one that I shot this year because I got cowboy steaks cut it in that the other day too. Anyway, see what we got. I'm planning on cooking them and eating them with my knife and everything. So we'll see. That doesn't seem very hot, so we might have to move them down. Pretty good fire though. They sizzle a little bit right there. We'll see. Take you over and let you look at them. Pretty good, ain't it? It'd look better if the if it didn't have the tin foil on there, but I'm afraid I'll mess it up if I do that. Got a little smoke. Had to check my knives. They're still in there in my little oven. All right, she's sizzling now a little bit. Man, look at that. Ooh-wee, that looks good. They're getting done, getting closer. Oh, getting a little char on them now. Most people say, oh, you're running those, but I like mine cooked, especially venison. I don't want it to be raw. Okay, I think they're done. Look at that. Oh, that's the way I like it. I know y'all griping, but Mmm. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna get a cheer. All right. Man, this is gonna be good. I'm just waiting around on my knives and doing that tempering. You got to get them up to 400 degrees and for an hour, and then you let them cool off, and then you get them up to 400 degrees again for another hour. But these tomahawk steaks, all you got to do is look at the smoke. You can eat them off the bone. Oh, that's delicious. Mmm. Man, that's good. I'm gonna move them up the grill. They don't need to be cooking anymore. But thank y'all for watching as I'm working on my knives and eating this steak. That only charges like $15 to put them in the tomahawk steaks. I just think it's cool. But it's a beautiful night here in Alabama, and y'all can see I got a coat and all on this. I don't know what it is. It's getting down to freezing every night, but man, this is good. Anyway, thanks for watching. This will be a short video of me just goofing off and showing my lanterns and tempering those knife blades. But I done told you thanks for watching. Keep God first. Creek Camper out. Oh, that's still hot. But anyway, here's my blade. It looks pretty good. I put some character in it along in there and on each side. And I tried to put Creek Camper in my cross and my fish on it. But anyway, when I get through with it, I'll show y'all what it looks like. But it didn't warp. I thought since I did so much grinding on it, it might warp when I heat treated it earlier today. I dipped it, got it up to where the magnet wouldn't touch, and then dipped it in oil. But it come out pretty good. And I usually like to have a full body on my knives, but being that I'm gonna wrap this one in the deer antler and the leather, so all that'll go over it. This is the part I cut off, but like that's a deer antler, so you just cut it to where it'll go up on there, and it just goes on there, and you glue it, and you put the leather and stuff on there. Anyway, I'm gonna let that finish cooling, and get back out there and finish eating some deer tenderloin. Thanks for watching, and I think I already said it, but keep God first.